Over under 10 snaps for D. Let's go 10.5 to make it fair. So that way you can't. There's 10.5 snaps for D Ford. Over under this week.
Under.
I agree with you. I'm definitely taking the under in this parlay. Yes, absolutely.
Under.
Because he's only going to play on third down, and he's not going to. Yeah.
Is he going to play? I don't even know if he's going to play. We'll see.
That's true.
D4.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Okay. All right. Over or under 30.5 team carries for the 49ers this weekend.
Damn. Oh, man. Oh, damn. Oh, I don't know. That's a good one. Over.
That's a good sign. All right. I'm also going with the over, and that spells good things for the 49ers. Okay. Over or under 0.5 touchdown catches for George Kittle.
I'm going to say over.
I'm going to go under. I don't think he gets one in the end zone this week.
Okay. All right. It seems the reason I said over is that it seems like they're finally looking to calling his number in the red zone. So
yeah,
I'm expecting a higher scoring game, and I think he's going to get his number called. So if he doesn't mess up, he might get an opportunity.
Okay. All right. I like the optimism. Wow, it's very optimistic of you. All right. Over or under. Now, this is 2 straight games. Jimmy has not turned the ball over. So over or under 0.5 interceptions for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Over. And here's why. He's going against his kryptonite. Good linebackers.
He can't see him.
He can't. And I ridiculed him a lot in training camp, but the fact is he was going against Fred Warner, who's a good linebacker. And Fred just ate his lunch daily.
Yeah,
Other people did too, but it was a lot of Fred Warner. Eric Kendricks has done it before. He can do it again. Anthony Barr as well. It's a bad matchup. What he was saying today is they play top down, which basically means they kind of hang out at 10 yards and want you to check down. And Jimmy's trying to throw that 10-yard pass over the middle. So good luck. Basically,
I think it's interesting that he addressed it.
He's prepared for it, but it's almost like a reflex for him. We'll see. It's a bad over.
He can't help but to throw a ball to a good linebacker. He loves it.
Says Jimmy's never gone 3 straight games without an interception. Yeah,
that's true. Yep.
And the last time he played a game at Levi's, he threw a pick. So remember, the Niners play worse at Levi's. That's the thing about that.
That's true.
And
that is very true.
No longer exists. Did you know that? Last year, the road teams won one more game than the home teams, and I think this year it's the road teams are slightly more successful. Home field advantage is a myth. It no longer
the home field advantage. I would have understood that maybe last year with COVID, right? Nobody in the stands. But this year,
I think it's still road teams have a couple wins over on the home team. I could be wrong on that, but check that out. And I know that Vegas still gives you 3 points, but I don't think it's a thing anymore. I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe it's a thing in playoffs, but not in the regular. I don't know. All right, more over under.
Okay. All right. Over or under 0.5 sacks for Mr. Nick Bosa.
That's a good one. Over, because I feel like he's kind of found a way to kind of get his little garbage time sacks. I don't know. He's getting better. Whether or not he's making a huge impact on the game, he finds a way to get a sack. So I'm gonna say over. I'm not betting against Nick Bosa. He's very consistent right now.
He is very consistent. I'm gonna go under. I think that they can deploy a similar game plan to the Packers, where they get the ball out of Kirk Cousins' hands very quickly, and then they can also run the ball. So I'm going to say under for that one.
Cool.
All right. 90.5 yards over under total yards for Debo. 90.5.
Good question. Over. I think the Niners are going to feed him hard the rest of the year. You're thinking, you got to be careful with him. Yada, yada, yada. Nope. They ride their first contract guys with no conscience. No conscience. You see what they're doing with Kittle now. They're being very careful with Kittle. But Debo, you want to go for 2,000 yards, go for it. Over. They can't win. If it's less than 90, they lose. So over.
Yeah, I'm with you. And then over or under 0.5 forced turnovers for the 49ers in this game.
Under. The Vikings are actually pretty good at not turning the ball over, and the Niners, really, it's not their thing. They've gotten some turnovers the last couple of weeks because Matthew Stafford, Tyler Higbee, and Josh Norman. Under.
All right, I'm with you. I think under as well. I don't. They haven't done a good job at
Vikings aren't
forcing
going to bail them out.
turnovers. No,
It's
they're
going to be
not.
a
They're
hard
not.
game.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with you. I say under as well. Yeah.
All right.
That's it for over under. That was good.
Cool. Sean says Colt is in Grant's Dwelly Mully Club. Dwelly can play. Mullins would be an all-star if bounce passes. Anyway, be blessed, Grant. Thank you, Sean. Hey, man, like, how come Colt can't get any credit when Jimmy gets hella credit right now? Like, Colt's doing more. I'm just saying. I'm not a big Jimmy fan, but if we're on like Jimmy scale, let's give Colt some credit. I mean, just because he's a little bit shorter and uglier.
You said it.
He's a good-looking guy.
Is he though? Is he?
Is it true that going to happen? 40 NFL teams? No.
Whoa, what?
40 NFL teams. That seems like too much.
Yeah, there's
not enough good offensive linemen for 40 NFL teams. How about that?
Make it NFL Europe for an offseason in the spring or something. I don't know.
Hey, so hold on. Hold on. So tell me what you think about this. So I asked Kyle Shanahan a sneaky question today. I asked him about minor league football.
Okay.
Because he said like he wanted one. I was like, off topic, but a little fantasy, like a little football philosophy question. What do you think about minor league? Could it work? So here's what he said. Yeah, anything could work. I don't know if it would make money. I don't know how that could go for anything, but that's just what's tough. It's tough to develop guys when you hold on. Here's the key part. It's tough to develop guys when you get only OTAs in training camp, and those are getting taken away a lot. So it's really good for veterans who've made it, who don't need to be developed, but everyone else needs time. And especially at certain positions like quarterback. But it's almost impossible to do that with just practice squad. If you ask Kyle Shanahan like a question directly, he deflects it. But if you ask something a little bit off the topic, he'll go right into it and incriminate himself. Like, yeah, I'd really like a minor league because it's impossible to develop quarterbacks in practice. Oh, is that so? Is that what you're saying, Kyle? Really? You can't develop quarterbacks in practice, huh? That's what he said, right? That's what he said. All I did was ask what do you think about a minor league? And he's like, oh, it would be great because it's impossible to develop these freaking quarterbacks. It's like, oh, okay. Well, thanks, Kyle. Great. Good to know. Like, where's your lawyer to be like, no, plead the fifth. What are you doing? Stop. What?
Dude, that's so bad. That's so bad.
Anyway,
that's 2 weeks in a row he said something along those lines. 2 weeks in a row.
Last week it was like he needs that game time experience because he knows the whole playbook. Jimmy still has nightmares from Kendrick's INT. No. He still has nightmares of missing. Maybe he does of missing. Emmanuel Sanders. He's pulled the trigger deep 3 times this year. He hit Debo twice and hit Jair Alexander once.